Okay, so today we are doing the Heavensturn 2019 New Year's event in Final Fantasy XIV. You have the bearing of one who has seen more than their fair share of danger. Are you perchance one of the adventurers these lands are famous for? If so, I could certainly use your help. I am the Inoshishi Biguyo, a part of a far eastern delegation come to share our Heavensturn customs with the good people of Eorzea. I have always found it fascinating that our celebrations of this momentous occasion are so similar and yet so different. You see, in the Far East, it is not a deity but a totem animal which serves as herald for the coming year. And at long last, the boar shall ascend to its rightful place in the heavens. To mark the occasion, I commissioned Kabuto in its likeness, that all might bask in the glory of this most majestic and jovial of creatures. But I digress. I am in dire need of assistance, and would gladly offer you one of these celebratory helms as compensation for your time. The task I have in mind should be markedly simpler than the adventurers you're accustomed to. All I ask is that you take my faithful companion, Ibukumaru, in tow, and spread word that we will be handing out Advent mochi rice cakes as part of our celebration of Heavensturn. Oink. Speaking of rice cakes, are you familiar with the art of mochi pounding? No. Allow me to explain. Mochi pounding is the process by which we make our Advent cakes. Freshly steamed rice is placed in a large mortar, then beaten into sticky dough using a hammer. Though quite simple, these treats are a compensation of the celebration. To ensure our mochi is pounded to perfection, I've enlisted the aid of a Cyclops who should be hammering away as we speak, right outside of the city. Yet, for all the efforts, no one has shown even the faintest glimmer of interest. That is why I would ask you to go in my stead. I sincerely doubt the good people of Limsalominso would deny the invitation of an adventurer, especially one in the company of dear Ibukumaru here. Oink oink. He seems rather eager to get started. An excellent sign. I leave the rest to you then. I need to move that out of the way. It's in my way. Would you happen to know why what this boar is doing here? I know a come hither look when I see one, and the way he's been drinking me in is making me uncomfortable. Heavensturn, you say, and there will be cakes. You can be sure I'll attend and eat my fair share. But are you certain it's to be the year of the boar? Word about town is it's the year of the cat. Then again, I can never remember the animals they celebrate over in the Far East. At any rate, thanks for the invitation. Oink. And he's off again. Or runs faster than I do. Yes, what is it? Sigh, not more bad news, I hope. They're making ready for the Heavensturn celebration, but I thought it was cancelled. I've been waiting all year for another chance to eat those delicious sticky cakes. I can hardly wait. Oink, oink, oink. Oh, good, an adventurer. Would you mind giving me a hand doing away with this damned boar? What do you mean he's part of the Heavensturn celebration? The way I heard it, the whole thing's been called off on account of this brute causing all manner of trouble for the far eastern delegation. You've an honest face, so I'd like to believe you. Well, if there really is going to be a celebration, I'd be a fool to pass up the chance to have more of those cakes. Oink. Ah, you are returned. Were the townsfolk receptive to our offerings of sweets and merrymaking? It would seem someone has gone to great lengths to mislead the good people of Lenza Lominsa, but who would have cause to disrupt the Heavensturn celebration? Like kittens drawn to the gaily catnip, they played right into my hands. Nico Bagullo, what are you doing here? As if I could stand idly by as you propagate this farce you call tradition, denying the regal feline the love and devotion it deserves. You poor misguided soul, did you truly believe our plans could be sabotaged with a few baseless rumors? You underestimate me at your peril, Inoshishi Bagullo. I have gained powerful new allies here in Eorzea, allies that have poised themselves to pounce on the very heart of your little celebration. The cat shall yet have his cream, just you wait and see. My apologies, friend. 'Tis clear now that trouble has followed me here to Eorzea. As I mentioned before, custom dictates we name a totem animal to herald the coming of the new year. It is said that Kami descended from the heavens and bestowed this duty upon 12 animals, who would serve one after the other in a cycle that repeats to this very day. And while the truth of this tale has long since been lost to time, one thing is certain. The cat was not among the chosen, for there is no year of the cat. Even so, there are those who believe the cat was spurned by the other beast and robbed of its place in the heavens. Seeking revenge for this alleged betrayal, these Zealots labor tirelessly to foil any celebration that proclaims the ascent of a totem animal. The Nico Bagullo is their leader. That he should come all this way and with allies, this bodes ill. Grave tidings from the pounding sites. Both areas are infested with strange cat-like creatures attacking any and everything that approaches the mortars. Between them and the thunderous hammers of the Cyclops, collecting mochi for our advent cakes is all but impossible. The advent cakes, of course. There can be no celebration without a sufficient store. Surely there must be something we can do, or perhaps... You've the look of a rather hardened adventurer. Yes, I imagine those hellcats would seem more like kittens to one of your caliber. Would you be willing to help us? We would be most grateful for any assistance you can offer. Excellent. I shall return to the pounding sites and make ready for your arrival. Oink oink. You wish to join me? Very well. Come, Ibukumaru, let us be off. Though the task may seem daunting, there are about 2 pounding sites, one in Middle Lenosia, to the southeast of the Zephyr Gates, and in Lower Lenosia, to the east of the Salt Strand. Pray save what mochi you can from the mortars. Okay, I have to go and participate in a fete. Okay. We're gonna go over to Middle Lenosia. Hey, it finally popped! What do I need to do? The Neko Bagoya has unleashed your horde of vicious, yet so adorable. But mostly vicious, gaily cats on the mochi pounding site. Adventurers retrieving advent cakes from the mortar will have no time to pussyfooting around. Lest they all fall prey to the Cyclops' hammer. Okay, now we have to go back to Limzalomitsa. Welcome back, my friend. Thanks to you, this year's Heavensturn is off to a wonderful start. See for yourself. The people's concerns were allayed easily enough, and all doubts were cast aside once the mochi arrived from the pounding sites. I am in your debt. You haven't won yet. Enough, Nico Bugoyo. This is not a battle to be won or lost. What is there to gain from bringing misery to these people? The misery is a small price to pay if the cat is to ascend to its rightful place in the heavens. If you would defy me, then you leave me no choice. Go, my furry friend, rip them to pieces. Was this your ally who would see Heavensturn fall into ruin? It seems to me he's rather taken with our celebration of the boar. This can't be happening. You cannot change what has been ordained by the kami. Please, Nico Bugoyo, I beg of you, abandon this foolish endeavor. Then what is to become of the cats, their hopes and dreams left to foul like so much spoiled milk? You mean your hopes and dreams? My hopes and dreams? Well, I grunt. After all I've done, you would still offer me solace. Sigh, everything was so much simpler before I became a Bugoyo. There were no delusions of grandeur, no nefarious schemes, only my love of cats that I hoped to share with the world. Nico Bugoyo, I had no idea. And any who would refuse my love will be made to suffer the consequences. What? Ah, your belly is full. Good, there is much work to be done, and you will need your strength. Wait, what are you? Mark me, Inoshishi Bugoyo. Come the next turn of the heavens, the masses will clamor not for the boar, but the cute and cuddly cat. But the boar will not be next year's totem animal. At the very least, we can take comfort in knowing this year's celebration can proceed unimpeded, or so I hope. Should the Nico Bugoyo and his feline companion return, I pray we can look to you for assistance once more. Oink. We did it. Got a red and blue little boar hat. If I'm not mistaken, there is also some stuff that you can buy from for the event, but I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Okay. So here's the vendor for the event as well. You can buy the boar's head katamatsu, which is a decoration that you can display. It's a spinning umbrella. So we'll just go ahead and pick that up. And you can also buy zoni, a clear soup served on special occasions. Its origins are in the Far East, and this gives you 6% GP and plus 5 perception plus the 3% experience bonus. I'm probably gonna grab some of those. Oh. What do you do here? Why, celebrating Heavensturn, of course, and thanks to your efforts, my companions and I shall do so unimpeded by the Nico Baguyo. The Inoshishi Baguyo has told us of your heroism. We are eternally grateful for all you have done. That said, so long as we remain here for the festival, there shall be great need for mochi. That the good people here can partake of our advent cakes, I hope we can count on you to pay another visit to the pounding sites. You are unfamiliar with this festival? The tradition has a rich history which dates back centuries, but I do not wish to bore you, so I shall try and keep my summation brief. Heavensturn is a celebration that marks the start of a new year, though the way in which this day is observed differs from region to region. Here in Eorzea, it is said that the 12 select one among them to keep vigil over the realm until the next passing of the 12 moons. I believe this year it is Naldal, overseer of the underworld and god of commerce, who has been charged with this duty. In the Far East, however, the changing of the year is heralded by one of the 12 totem animals. As you have no doubt discerned from my helm, this year we pay homage to the mighty Inoshishi. Ah, forgive me, the name is likely unfamiliar to your ears. I believe you Eorzeans call this most jovial of beasts a boar. How such a peculiar name was conceived I will never know. It is how we create our advent cakes, the staple sweet of Heavensturn in the Far East. We first prepare a sizable portion of steamed rice and place it in a mortar where it is then pounded into the thick, sticky paste we call mochi. Though you may find it hard to believe, the pounding of the rice in and of itself is something of a spectacle, but you didn't take my word for it. The mochi dekan is overseeing the mochi pounding as we speak, and would be more than happy to give you a demonstration. There is one site in Middle La Noscea, southeast of the Zephyr Gate, and another in Lower La Noscea, east of the Salt Strand. It is certain to be a treat for your eyes and belly both. Okay, and that is it for the Heavensturn event. Next one will be Valentine's Day, which I'm super excited about. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.